Lake Erie may be a great lake, but what's been turning it green this year definitely isn't. Let's find out what's going on from Mary Baxter, who heads up our Southwest Ontario hub and joins us now from our studio at Western University in London. Welcome, Mary.
Hi, Jan.
Now, Lake Erie has a problem so big you can see it from space. It's called blue-green algae, also referred to by scientists as cyanobacteria. Now, Mary, why is blue-green algae such a big problem in Lake Erie specifically?
Well, in recent years, we've been seeing a return of the massive algae bloom, and it's been getting into water intake systems. It's been washing up on beaches. Some of the strains are really toxic, so if you go swimming in it, you could get a rash, or if you drink it, you could get really sick. We've seen water systems shut down, just a lot of problems that way, and it's also not that great for marine life either. What they've tracked this to is phosphorus, too much phosphorus. One of the things about blue-green bacteria is that it uses phosphorus, which is a chemical, to grow. Phosphorus is something that actually we all need. So the more phosphorus it gets, the more blooms that we see.
Now, Canada and US both share Lake Erie. What have they been trying to do? I know this has been a problem since 2012. What have they been doing? Has there been any progress?
It's going really slowly. They had targeted 2025 to reduce the amount of phosphorus going in annually by about 40%. But now scientists are saying that they're not sure that those targets can be met. What they're trying to do is they've tracked down that phosphorus to fertilizer that's being used in agriculture, a large amount of it. There are other sources, but that is one of the largest problems. And most of the problem actually with that is located in the United States, but there's some coming from farm fields also in Canada. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to figure out ways to limit the use of phosphorus in agriculture and as fertilizer. They're also trying to figure out how to make the fertilizers that they're using stay in place better. If stuff does get lost, they're looking at ways to treat it between the edge of the field and the lake so that they can capture the phosphorus before it even gets there.
So, Mary, you visited a phosphorus reduction project in the Chatham area. What do we need to know about that project in particular?
Yeah, that's right. This summer, I had a great opportunity to visit the farm of Louis Roche, and at the edge of one of his farm fields, there's this water treatment system. It's basically for the farm field. What happens is that water comes through the field's drainage system, and it goes through this system. You don't actually see a lot of it up top because this is all underground. It goes through the system. There's a product in the system that actually captures and soaks up that phosphorus, and then the water's on its merry way down the creek. So it's really interesting. It's early days yet with it, but the product that they're using to capture the phosphorus, it's been used in other types of situations to try to capture phosphorus as well, and has proven to be fairly successful. So we'll see what happens here. And who knows, we could actually see this kind of system being set up on the edge of farm fields throughout southwestern Ontario one day.
Now, Mary, you're also working on another story on the sort of reduction the province is doing, and that's the reduction of rabies. How big of an issue is rabies in Ontario compared to the rest of the country?
Well, Ontario has a rabies problem, definitely, compared to the rest of the country. When you look at the more recent numbers, which in previous years have been well over 100 cases to up, I think, 1,300 cases, you see that happening here. And in the 4 Western Canadian provinces, for instance, it's combined, their number of annual cases is much lower. Our cases did get lower at one point, but we've had a couple of outbreaks of rabies in recent years. The Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources and Forestry is charged with trying to manage this, and the way they do this, they operate a program where they do rabies drops or rabies vaccine drops for wildlife.
Now, I'm going to admit, I was super jealous when I heard you were going to go up in a small plane. You did for this piece. Tell me about that experience. We have some photos of the plane itself. Tell me about that experience.
Well, it was a teeny tiny twin otter. Inside, you know, you're all crammed up, and the vaccine that they use has a really distinctive smell. It smells like vanilla. They use that to attract the animals. So we're flying at really low levels, and you've got this vanilla smell, and then you've got kind of the fuel exhaust smell. So all together, it's kind of a little bit queasy making. And a little bird told me that the ministry for a while there was a bit reluctant about letting media up because one of the reasons was because people were getting sick. Now, I didn't get sick, and it was actually a fairly smooth flight.
I was going to say, you're not really selling it. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, Mary. Thanks again. That's Mary Baxter, our Ontario Hubs editor from Southwestern Ontario.
Thanks, Jayanne.
The Agenda with Steve Bacon is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario, helping businesses stay on the right side of change with strategic thinking, insightful decisions, and business leadership. Are you on the right side of change? Ask an Ontario CPA.